All right, y'all, buckle up because this one is messy. Cardi B could be staring down some serious legal smoke, and somehow she may have just made things even worse for herself and her NFL bae, Stefon Diggs. Let me break this down quick, because if you haven't heard what's unfolding, you won't believe how fast this spiraled. So here's the headline. Stefon Diggs is being sued by his private chef. She alleges that on December 2nd, while living and working inside his home, he walked into her bedroom and confronted her. The confrontation reportedly centered around money he allegedly owed her. According to the police report, she claims he slapped her across the face and then locked her into a chokehold with his elbow wrapped around her neck. She says he applied pressure with his arm around her throat. She further stated she struggled to breathe and felt like she was close to blacking out. And here's where it started. She was contracted to be paid for the full season, but he allegedly asked her to leave for a week in November due to house guests, while she still expected to be compensated for that time. From there, everything reportedly blew up. The two allegedly went back and forth through heated messages, and the texts are wild. He allegedly ended it with, "Done having a texting match, you got it, cool." She responded saying he needed to pay her for the full season and for money he had promised toward her business, accusing him of wasting her time while running what she called a circus and saying she was out of his life. He allegedly fired back that he wouldn't be paying her, questioned why he would fund her business, said he didn't owe her anything, told her to send whoever she wanted to collect the money, and basically dared her to prove something. So where does Cardi B enter this chaos? Allegedly, according to the police report, she reached out to the chef in an attempt to calm things down and persuade her not to press charges against her man. But it doesn't stop there. Reports claim Cardi continued communicating with the chef, and now she could potentially be facing witness intimidation charges because of it. To be clear, Stefon Diggs himself is reportedly facing felony charges. Those charges allegedly include felony strangulation or suffocation, along with misdemeanor assault and battery. So Cardi staying in contact with a key witness, not the smartest move. What really shocked people is that Cardi posted screenshots of her DMs with the chef, seemingly believing she was clearing his name publicly and maybe even legally, but many think it may have backfired. In her message, Cardi said the woman never once told her she had been touched. She emphasized they were communicating daily until the chef left the house, and said the recent claim contradicted everything previously said. She added that she would let the courts handle it, but warned critics to be ready to apologize just as loudly when the truth comes out, even swearing on her 2-month-old son and in the name of the Lord to show how confident she was. The chef allegedly replied that she couldn't speak, denied writing things the way they appeared, and asked Cardi to contact her mediator for any further communication, signing the message, Lynette. And here's why this gets legally dangerous for Cardi. Witness intimidation is no joke. If you're connected to someone being prosecuted, you absolutely cannot reach out to an alleged victim in a way that could be seen as influencing their testimony. Even if Cardi believes she's defending herself or correcting misinformation, prosecutors could interpret that outreach, especially posting it publicly, as an attempt to sway a witness, and that screenshot could become evidence. Meanwhile, rumors started swirling that maybe Diggs and the chef had something more personal going on, especially since one of her texts said she was out of your life and referenced a circus, which had people reading between the lines. A lot of fans started side-eyeing the situation, saying it felt like romantic undertones. And let's be honest, given Diggs' reputation, some weren't shocked at the cheating speculation involving Cardi. Now there are claims floating around that Cardi herself could face intimidation charges. Blogger Tasha K even posted that witness intimidation charges may be coming, saying you can't contact an alleged victim on behalf of someone being prosecuted. So at this point, we're in wait-and-see mode. But imagine how wild it would be if Cardi B ends up facing criminal consequences over Stefon Diggs and his alleged drama. Let me know what you think about this entire situation down below, because this is a lot. That's all for now, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Charges are going to be coming against Cardi B real soon. So you got Tasha K speaking on Cardi B. Tasha ain't learned her lesson, right? Old Cardi 4 mil, but still be playing games, right? But you had Tasha K putting up this post saying, witness intimidation charges coming soon. You can't contact an alleged victim on behalf of someone being prosecuted, allegedly. Then Tasha K posted up the pic of this dude. It's the dude that says Stefon tried to, get with him and things like that, right? And she made the caption, that's just my baby daddy. Goddamn, thing gonna learn, right? But Tasha is referring to the whole situation where Stefon Diggs allegedly choked out his live-in chef with the BBL. I don't know what's going on there. Some people saying, look, he got with her. Some people saying he done got her pregnant. But she's speaking on how Cardi B allegedly came up in a situation where they're saying Cardi B contacted the female chef telling her basically to not press charges. It ain't even that serious. I know he put his elbow in your neck and you couldn't breathe, girl, but it ain't even that serious. So this is what Tasha K is talking about. So Tasha K believes Cardi B is going to be charged with that. I'm not so sure about that, but we going to see.
So yesterday, Cardi B decides to go on Twitter and post some screenshots of her and the alleged victim having conversations back and forth. Again, kind of piggyback a little bit off my last video that I posted. Cardi B, we just want to see you win, right? We like you. We like her personality. But, man, this is not it. It just went from bad to worse. Man, you know how bad this is, right? Because from the outside looking, because I'm going to be very, very transparent about it. This looks really bad for the simple fact that from what he's being alleged, this is like federal charges. You taking personal conversations from you and the alleged victim and then posting it on social media, it definitely gives intimidation. It definitely gives witness tampering. Are you okay? Even like relationship with Stefon, whatever, even if you decide to stay with him, you kind of low key is making the situation for him worse. I just don't know, and then we can't play like the game of Cardi B being young because she's not young. She's an adult. She's in her 30s. She has 4 children. She should not be on the internet posting alleged messages from her and the victim regarding her alleged boyfriend. Well, regarding her boyfriend allegedly putting his hands on her. It's a mess. Cardi B, best bet was to stay out of that whole situation. See my incident in the background? Was to stay out of the situation. They had nothing to do with you. They had nothing to do with you. They said girlfriend. She said, she didn't even say it. It was a court paper that her lawyer submitted. Alleged girlfriend, whatever. His partner reached out to her. They never said Cardi B. They never said your name at all. Somebody, even in the comments in Twitter, even made a good point. What if it wasn't the girlfriend that she was talking about? So again, we just came back from that situation from Christmas when people was looking like, Cardi, you got like 5 kids? Y'all, all your kids born at the same time? What is happening? Triplets, quadruplets, all born the same year, months apart? That shit's crazy. People let it go, right? I personally think, you definitely are trying to move on from Offset, but I think you're doing it the wrong way.